A freshman from Orlando, Florida, number 4, Adam Cheney.
Alright, so welcome guys to another video. This is another podcast, and so go ahead, sit down, relax, chill out, grab a bowl of popcorn if you want, and just let's listen to Josh's story right here. We've got Josh right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, first name, last name, position, everything.
Alright, I'm Josh Zimmerman. I'm a goalkeeper. I'm a junior here. I'll be a captain next year. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And yeah, I've been playing soccer for, I'll be like, getting old. Like 16 years now. So yeah, it's been a while.
Okay. So you say you're from Pittsburgh, right? You were born and raised there?
Born and raised, yep, about 20 minutes east of Pittsburgh, but born in Pittsburgh.
Nice, okay. So when you grew up, did you play any other sports, maybe basketball, tennis?
Oh yeah, I played basketball, baseball, and soccer. And then I played a little bit of ultimate frisbee in high school. Just like on the side. It was fun. So
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. All right. So when do you think was the first time you got serious with soccer, like competitive soccer, your first team maybe?
So I moved houses in 4th grade, and then I got on like a travel team, and I just like loved it there. Like it was just fun with my friends. But I don't know, probably middle school. We had like a middle school team, and I came in as a 7th grader and like played almost every game. And our middle school team is like, we don't lose. Like
just never lose.
Yeah, like they hadn't lost a home game I think in maybe 5 years. I think they might have lost one this
impressive.
year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I mean we were good in middle school. But I came in and like started as a 7th grader, and then freshman year of high school I started playing cup. Kind of took it serious. Playing a lot more. Yeah.
All right. And what about in middle school? So you say middle school is kind of where you started. What position were you playing there?
I came in as a goalkeeper, but yeah.
So you've always been a goalie?
Not now, but when I was real young, I was a striker, and then I was at a soccer camp, I think.
Oh yeah.
And the goalie that was playing for us got hurt, and they're like, "Does anybody want to try goalie out?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll do it." And like I did really good, and everyone was like, "You should maybe like try to do that more often."
Yeah.
Like you were really good at it, so.
Okay.
I was like, all right, and I just kind of did it.
Yeah, that's good. Playing with you this season, man, is, bro, like, you've made some very impressive saves, honestly. Actually, now that, since we're talking about that, Notre Dame away, that game, that was crazy, I don't know. You got a lot of saves.
Yeah.
But yeah, so middle school, and you moved up to high school, so how was that transition between the soccer over in middle school into high school?
Well, it got a lot better. Like obviously, like I was on the JV team. I was JV captain, I think, my sophomore year.
Yeah.
And then I was varsity captain my senior year.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've always been, that captain role. You've always been the guy that's speaking, that's trying to guide.
Yeah, for the most. Like I've captained basically every single team I've played on.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So.
Yeah.
And this is the last one now. So.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can finish strong.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see. All right, and so playing in high school, what do you have any good memories back when you were playing in high school?
There was this one game. It was against like our biggest rivals, I think Fox Chapel maybe.
Yeah.
But it was like, I mean, it was pouring all game. Like, I mean, I was drenched standing back there like shit, like literally shaking to the bone.
Yeah.
So cold. And I mean, it was like 0-0, just slugfest basically all game.
Sunday league.
Yeah. I mean, it was a rainy high school soccer match. It's like it was rough. But we scored with I think a minute 30 left maybe to go up 1-0 against like I think they were ahead of us at the time. But like huge rivals, right?
Wow.
So like they came down, and right off they would have been 0-0 all game, like back and forth. But we scored. They came down, got a pen like 20 seconds later. So there's like 50 seconds left. And they have a pen, and it was against this kid who was like, I think he was all state, whatever. But I saved the PK against him earlier in the year. Thought it was going to go the same way. Didn't. So it was 1-1. But then we went down, and scored with like 20 seconds left. It was the craziest. Like, I mean, it was 0-0 all game. And
Oh,
in the last 2 minutes, there were 3 goals.
Wow. That's
Like
insane.
one of my like good buddies scored the winner, took his shirt off, went to the bench. Like,
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
That's
it was
crazy.
crazy.
I'm sure it was a crazy atmosphere.
Oh yeah.
And so you played high school all 4 years.
Mhm.
How'd you end up coming to Wheeling? I mean, it's not that far, not like a lot of the internationals, but so how'd you make that connection?
Well, actually, Lucas, one of the other seniors,
Okay.
I played club with him
Mhm.
for 4 years.
Oh, wow.
And I guess when he was here, coach was like, "Do you know any good goalkeepers from the Pittsburgh area?"
Mm-hmm.
And he threw my name out, and then
Mhm.
came to watch me, saw
Yeah.
some of my film,
Mm-hmm.
invited me down, and I don't know, just
Yeah.
came here and really
Yeah.
liked it, and
Yeah.
now I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And what about now your experience? You've been here now. This is your 3rd year.
Mhm.
How's it been? Starting off from your freshman year all the way through here at Wheeling.
Well, it hasn't been easy. That's for sure.
Uh-huh.
There's been a lot of
Mm-hmm.
crazy ups and downs. I mean, like
Yeah.
just last year in itself was just mental.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I still love it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy I'm here still.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think has been the biggest differences in between all 3 years?
Well, there's a lot less people this year,
Yeah, that's a big
Um,
difference.
but I don't know. I mean, it's remained kind of the same. Like, this year's been different than the last 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
just because of all the changes that they've been making. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, for the most part, it's
Yeah.
the same. Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it is what it is.
Yeah. And you're ready for this spring season?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be another season for you, and
Mhm.
I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Can't
Mhm.
wait.
Mhm. Yeah. And yeah. So a few other questions I've got for you.
All right.
So what do you think was the highest moment in your entire soccer career? The moment where you felt you were on top of the world. You're just the best moment you'll never forget in your entire soccer career.
Honestly, probably last year, the conference semifinals against Notre Dame,
Yeah.
saving a PK
Yeah.
in a penalty shootout.
Mhm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
that was my first like real penalty shootout.
Wow.
And to come out of it making a save and like walking away winners, and one of my best friends scoring the winning goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is it like? Let's just get in your mind for a second. What is it like being a goalie in that moment? Everybody's watching you. Literally, they score, you lose, you block, you win. So how's that?
I mean, just really for me, it's just like no pressure. It's just
Mhm.
go out and try to just get in the person's head, make them
Yeah.
make a mistake, and hopefully I can
Mhm.
guess the right way and
Mm-hmm.
win the game.
So is it more of a guessing game, or there's got to be some kind of technique?
I like to think it's an educated guess.
Educated guess.
Every keeper will tell you something different, but
Mhm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's things that you look at, things that you're taught, like
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
to read and that kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
obviously watching film in today's age.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of stuff that like goes into it, but really
Mhm.
in the end,
Mm-hmm.
you just kind of gotta
Mm-hmm.
hope that those little clues line
Mhm.
up and you can go the
Mhm.
right way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything specific anything specific that you do to prepare yourself if there is a penalty shootout film? Just
Yeah.
watching how they
Watched a lot of film last year before the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that's important.
Mhm.
What about the lowest of the lows? A moment where you were on the verge of quitting soccer for good, or just the lowest moment of your soccer career.
Honestly, like, this year was pretty rough.
It was
Like,
very rough. So.
This was one of the hardest years I had, just because like, how good we were last year,
Mhm.
how like we felt we could do, and then it was just like little things here and there that
Mm-hmm.
I mean, stuff just didn't work out for us,
Mhm.
and I hate losing. So
Yeah.
actually though, now that you mention it, it was not necessarily the lowest
Mm-hmm.
of the lows, but my freshman year, it was against Notre Dame. It was
Mhm.
here. We were kind of in a similar situation my freshman year where we weren't really doing too good. But it was kind of different. Like, we were in every game,
Mhm.
but we would like give up a late goal or something like that.
Okay.
But it was my first start in college. Notre Dame at home, and like we were given no chance against them.
Mm-hmm.
But we, like I was playing really really good, like first college game, and it was another rainy game,
Mm-hmm.
and a shot came in, like skipped through and like went through my arms,
Mhm.
trickled in the goal, and it was like killed me.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I came back, made a bunch of saves after it. We ended up scoring an equalizer and like taking it to overtime, and then we got scored on like a 2-on-1. Came out, made the first save, and somebody scored on the rebound. But
oh man.
no, that game was like. If you've ever noticed on my cleats in the locker room, I have a date written on them. That's that date.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But,
Yeah. What about is there a certain player you look up to that's playing professionally now or did before?
I was a big Tim Howard fan growing up.
Tim Howard.
But
okay.
now I got to go with my man Jordan Pickford.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're an Everton fan then?
Oh, absolutely.
That's your team?
Absolutely.
Everton? Okay. All right.
Come on, you Blues.
Nice. But yeah, one last question is if there was, which is kind of similar to the last question, but if there was any player you would swap jerseys with, who would it be?
I mean, it's gonna sound pretty just generic, but like Messi.
Messi?
Yeah, I mean, having a Messi jersey that like, I mean, I think he's the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
Having something like that would just be
okay. All right.
incredible. So,
yeah, for sure.
Probably
definitely. That would be amazing. Well, Josh, thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. So that's the end of the podcast. I'm going to go ahead and try and get everybody on the team. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be kind of hard, but I'll do my best. Besides that, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Subscribe.
Take it easy. Subscribe. You heard him.
Do it now.